Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, interesting trade yesterday. Stock market, crude, a lot of soft commodities. Also, corn and wheat were lower because of fears that the spread of the Omicron virus would slow demand for food and fuel. Overnight, it seems like everything has completely reversed. Stocks are higher, crude's higher, dollars lower. Most of those soft commodities are higher, and we've got the beans and meal higher, while corn's unchanged and wheat's mixed. I think that there might be some pre-holiday evening up of positions as traders take risk off and going into the long holiday weekend. There was also a few showers in Cordoba, west central Argentina overnight. Amounts probably in general are less than a half inch, but it did show up on the radar and causing a little pressure in the bean market. Other weather news, I think that the focus is on the U.S. Southern Plains, which remains dry and probably will remain dry. We saw one analyst lower their estimates of next year's U.S. hard red grain wheat production and lowered the carryout, which is supportive to KC wheat futures. They also lowered the all wheat crop from some other estimates, and also lower the carryout to as low as 470 million bushels for 2022-23. So that is also supportive to the wheat market. I think the trade will be watching demand with talk that China might be interested in some U.S. soybean and Brazil soybean cargoes. But again, the fact that they're way behind in soybean export shipments to date, 29%, versus the government's 9% drop forecast, suggests that on January 12th, USDA could lower U.S. soybean export demand and raise the carryout. Corn export demand continues to grow, especially to Canada and Mexico. China continues to buy Ukraine corn and Australian feed wheat. So their total feed grain import demand is probably going to exceed last year. It's just leaving U.S. out of any further exports. We also noted that the Northern Plains, Canada, is seeing some snow, but the ground's froze, and so that may not help crops and still need moisture up there in the spring to help conditions there. Interesting headlines. India lowered their import tax on palm oil, but also halted commodity trading to fight inflation. So that's something that we have to watch and see how much impact that has globally. The Russians also reduced sharply the amount of gas sending to Europe. This in response to concerns that Russia may have over NATO putting missiles in Ukraine. So it seems like that tension has risen, and European energy prices have rallied sharply as their winter approaches. So we'll be watching money flow. We'll be watching anything out of Washington concerning the virus and concerning the economy, tapering, interest rate hikes in 2022, and the impact that has on prices. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.